love pumpkins, can't wait to do a bit of pumpkin carving soon. I then headed into Coffee One and met my friend, and we hugged when we saw each other. She'd saved the table first and she had got herself a coffee. I was a little bit late, fashionably late, and I got myself a caramel frappe and a toasted tea cake, and the toasted tea cakes are so good, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious, and I had such a lovely catch up with my friend. Gave her a hug when we first saw each other. She'd saved the table first. We ended up moving to a higher table and just had a really good chat, and she was saying about her holiday. She'd been on holiday a few weeks back and saw the photos on Instagram and it looked amazing. Then she went off to go watch the bands, and I went off to get some biscuits for my grandparents. That's what grandma had called up whilst having my catch up to say if I could get some biscuits for them. So I went off to Co-op and got some biscuits for my grandparents and some little cupcakes as well. And then I went off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful flowers. I loved that flower shop. Had a nice chat with one of the girls who works there who I went to school with. I then went and had a look around the child shops, and one of the people working in the shop had found the second one of this little paper teddy bear Christmas decoration, and it was a pair, and so she found this one and she gave it to me for free, bless her. I then went off to the garden centre in High Street and got some plant snaps from there that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely patterns on the plants. I then made my way down to my grandparents' house to give them the biscuits and the little cupcakes. My mum and dad had gone down there, and my dad had been doing a few odd jobs for them, and I got there and I had literally just missed my mum and dad by like this much. They'd gone off back home, and my grandma was raking the leaves in the garden, and so I helped her rake up the leaves. And then I had a cup of tea in the flower mug that my grandma always puts my cups of tea in whenever I go down to see my grandparents, and had one of those mini cupcakes which was so good, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious, and I'm going to show you guys a photo I got of the mini cupcakes now. Such pretty cupcakes. I then had my grandma rake the leaves in their garden, and then got 2 flower sets from their garden that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful flowers. I then had my cup of tea and was just chatting with my grandparents, and then my grandma gave me a cheese and pasty to have for my tea, and I made my way home. I then was just watching Home and Away, just a bit of music, wrote a bit of my journal, and then I got myself ready for touch rugby, and my old sister and our family friend came and picked me up. We got to touch rugby and I had such a great night at touch rugby. I was running really well, defending well. I almost scored a try. It was difficult to score a try, and did some really good catching of the ball, which was great. And yeah, it was just so much fun. I then got back and I got showered and changed some of my PJs, and for tea I had my cheese onion pasty that I'm going to show you guys a photo of now. The cheese onion pasty was so delicious. After that I then watched the UK soaps, wrote a bit of my journal. listened to a bit of music. I was just watching a bit of Netflix. I then went off to bed, and then on my Tuesday I got up after a nice lie-in and had some breakfast. I was just listening to a bit of music, watching a bit of TV. My mum got up and we were just watching a bit of this animal documentary, and I was playing on Pokemon Go. And my dad got back from work, he went off to bed, the others were at work, and I didn't have work till the evening. I got my uniform ready for that. I then got myself ready and went off for a walk, and I got a flower shop display snap from outside the flower shop that I'm going to show you guys now. So pretty. I then went off to my favourite old coffee shop and had a luxury hot chocolate and a bit of carrot cake. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It's so good in there. I then went and had a look around the charity shops, went into one of the book shops, and then on my way home I got a snap of this beautiful autumnal wreath. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I then got home and my grandma had popped over, so I just had a nice chat with her, had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and then she went off home. I then watched Home and Away, wrote a bit of my journal, listened to a bit of music, watched some vlogs and TikToks, and then my dad dropped me up to work. I got to work pretty early before I started, so I just sat on the bench playing Pokemon Go and then went into work, got clocked in, and I was with one of my supervisors, and then one of my other colleagues didn't start till 6. So it's just me and one of my supervisors for a bit, and it was pretty quiet, and I just made myself a load of coconut milk, cups of tea, and then it got a little bit busier, and then our colleague came in and it got quite busy for a Tuesday night. Normally Tuesday nights are quite quiet, and I did say there doesn't really need to be 3 of us. Normally it's me and my manager who's currently away on Tuesday nights, but it was pretty calm, pretty manageable. We got lots of clothes shops done, and I was able to go home early, and I got myself some tea from the co-op, and then I had to walk home as my mum's legs weren't feeling too good and my dad had gone to bed. So I got home, got changed out of my work clothes, and I had a mac and cheese. I also got some custard donuts and some flapjacks, and I had my mac and cheese and a custard donut and a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. Then me and my mum were just watching a bit of Sex and the City, love that show. Then I was watching the UK soaps, and then watched Bake Off, and it was Halloween week, love a bit of Bake Off. I then went off to bed, and on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up after a nice lie-in, and I got showered and changed, and was just watching this film on Netflix called The School for Good and Evil. Meh, I didn't really like it that much, but maybe give it another go. And I had some cereal. My dad got back from work, he went off to bed, the others were at work, young sister up in uni, and I then got myself ready and I went off for a massive walk, and it was such a lovely sunny day, lovely blue skies, and it was that perfect weather where it's not too hot, not too cold, and I got this beautiful autumnal leaf snap that I'm going to show you guys now. I then got some flower photography snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful colours. I then went off to my favourite little coffee shop, and I had a pot of tea and a cinnamon bun, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. I then made my way home. On the way back I got this pretty yellow flower snap that I'm going to show you guys a photo of now. I then got back, and my older brother got back from work, and for some reason he was still in his car and hadn't gone in yet, and he beeped the horn at me, making me jump. which was not very funny considering how I think I get slept funny, so I've got a bad back anyway. So of course when I jolted from when he made me jump, it really hurt my back, so I was not impressed, and I had a bit of a headache, so I ended up going off for a little bit of a nap. Got up and felt a lot better, which was good. Had a cappuccino and some biscuits, wrote a bit of my journal, sorted out my Bluetooth doll, listened to a bit of music. I was then just watching Home and Away from today, and then I was just listening to a bit of Kylie and watched a bit of Friends, and then for tea I had some Spanish chicken, which was so good, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I love Spanish chicken so much. I am now off to go and watch today's UK soaps, and then finish writing my journal, probably watch a bit of Netflix, and then head off to bed. And I'm working 9 till 5 tomorrow, and then doing a split shift Friday. Got my work waiting for next week, so I've written those down in my journal. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. All have a lovely rest of your evening, and hope that you've liked this vlog. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.